They're being they can watch it after this. So it is. We do get lots of feedback after, like literally in the our evening. Everyone's jumping on in Europe to watch the episode. So right now we have Australia, all the Asia Pacific region, and the US.
Yes, that's right.
On this series. So welcome everyone.
Yes,
Hi.
welcome everyone. Welcome those on Instagram and on our website as well. I'm just going to put the website up. Right, but
it's a perfect time for California, 6
yes.
p.m. So instead of watching the daily news, the daily news for another few more weeks is about Hermes.
Yes, that's right. So well, I think maybe instead of pinning the website up, let's pin up the amount and the product later.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah, because there is no point in us pinning up we don't want to direct traffic there.
Yeah. Okay. So just for now, I've just pinned it, and as we go through the products, I will pin the items, and of course, if you would like that, absolutely, you can say sold on those pieces. And to the Hermes episodes, the items that have been curated especially for the show. They're especially for the show, and there's some items on this show that we have not seen before. Yen organises some beauties for the show and some secret pieces, and you can shop today. So, and if you do purchase, hi guys, I can see some hellos there. I get so distracted when I see these hellos, so I've got to keep focused here. Whilst the show, the fireside chat episodes are going, your customs and duties are still covered. This is still a live show for us, but the format is somewhat different because it is sharing experiences, sharing knowledge, and for you guys to understand what these pieces are all about. You know, some of these pieces are investment pieces. Some of them are, you've been saving quite a long time for these pieces. So we want to try and give you as much knowledge and detail about these pieces. Yeah. And of course, if you choose to purchase any of these pieces, we do have a tennis bracelet that you can be in the draw for any of the pieces that have been sold during the duration of these episodes. And here it is here. As you can see, it's a very, very shiny tennis bracelet because it is a very high spec piece. So it is the clarity is VS and the color is FG. So very high spec tennis bracelet. It's 17 centimeters, and that will be part of the draw of anybody that does purchase during this episode of Hermes. So, okay. Are we directing too many people over to the website right now? I can't see. What's happening? Share, guys.
Yes. What's happening?
Our numbers are going backwards instead of forward. What's happened?
I'm not sure, but it's okay. Let's start, right? Because yes, there are some people on our website. Please come join us on Instagram because we will try to show both, but then I think it's better if we keep it here so that people don't need to go in and out of the website to shop. Yes. And also on listen to us while on Instagram. So yes, I can see so many comments, and oh my gosh, Miss Tran is wearing the heart pendant from Singapore. It's the full pave diamond one. So, oh my god, that one is really, really nice. We only managed to do one jewelry show when we were in Japan, so that was an exciting one. Right, so I bought that pendant as well, so I hope you're enjoying it, Miss Tran. And okay guys, so today is all about Hermes, Kelly's. So I think, right, I have all sizes except the 35.
Wow, I'm so excited because you haven't had a mini Kelly for some time. So
yes, today I have not just a mini Kelly, I have a special order mini Kelly. So for those of you who want to see it close up, please come join us on Instagram. Very easy. Today I will invoice you separately. So just say sold, or just say, you know, you want to buy something, just communicate with us. You can email me or Trudi, yen@luxurypromise.com, Trudi@luxurypromise.com, or you can actually WhatsApp us. Okay, so the only thing I couldn't get was a Kelly 35 because we actually managed to sell. We sold the Kelly 35 this last week, actually, just last week. So we wanted to as in keep it for the show, but we couldn't. It was a Kelly 35 in lime. It was crazy good. So that was gone.
Wow.
Yeah, that was gone. So things have been checking out by themselves. Stealthy people here we have, right? So what would you like to start with? Tell us.
Well, firstly, I'm loving your Hermes cardigan. Firstly, it is absolutely stunning. Stunning.
This is for sale. It's also very, very well priced. So please do check it out on our website. I think this is like £500 or something.
I want it then. Hang on, stop. I want that. Sorry, okay, so hang on. Cardi sold.
No way.
There you go.
Are you serious? Trudy. You don't even know what size this is.
Do you like that?
This is a size 38, but I have this and I have a dress. Yeah, so these are both on sale. These are classic pieces.
I know. And it's a 38. Perfect. I'm a 38. Oh my God, lucky.
Goodness me, you're not going to ask me to strip now, right? Are you? Trudy, oh my goodness. Trudy has started the ball rolling, guys.
I'm taking the clothes off your back. Literally.
Yes, literally. My goodness.
Oh dear. All right. Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Let's get started. So
Yes.
for those that are just jumping on, this is the Hermes series, but we're between Australia and Singapore right now, and we're doing today's episode is all about the Kellys. So there's lots of questions. So we're compiling all the questions, and each show is themed. So the last 2 weeks, last week was Birkin, the previous week was about the leathers, and today, I know, right? Well, you know, I started being a customer and I haven't stopped being a customer.
Yes.
So, and so today we're going to go through all the size, except the 35, all the size Kellys, and then we're going to go through the types of leathers that have been used in these Kellys, and of course my experience on the Kellys and what my thinking is. I don't have any Kellys with me today, Yen, and the reason is because all of my Kellys are in a vault externally. So I haven't gone to my vault to collect them. They are investment pieces for me, so I haven't got any today. And it's raining, so there's no way they're in investments, and I'm not going to pull it out in the rain. So I'm going to let Yen take over, and maybe we go from the biggest downwards, perhaps, Yen, or random, or I'm going to leave it to you.
It's up to you. We don't have much to decide because I don't have the biggest one. I don't have the 35. Like I said, we just sold the 35. So I'm going to start with the next biggest size, which is not very big as well. It's a Kelly 32 right here. Can you see that beautiful color? So I have a couple of Kelly 32s, which I'm going to go to. Right, so well, Trudy, I have to trouble you to actually pin the price up for me. Right, I have to trouble you to pin the price up for me. Right, so just the pricing. I'm going to give you the pricing. Right, right. Shall we start with the Kelly 32s. We're going to take a look at the difference between the sizes. The Kelly, no, as in the Cellier and the Riton. Actually, there is a sizing, there's a very slight size difference when it comes to Riton and Cellier bags. So we're going to start with this Rose Tyrian, this Rose Tyrian palladium hardware piece. Okay, I'm going to just show you guys. So this is the, I'm going to show you the difference. So this is the Cellier Kelly 32. This is a size 32, guys, right? So size 32 versus something that I have that is this really well-priced piece. It's a size 32 as well, but it's a Riton. And it's gold with gold hardware. You guys know this is a great classic. Really a true blue investment piece. So I'm going to show you the... get a what again? I'm sorry, Kate.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Kate, I'm not really sure what you're asking there.
Yeah.
But what's quite interesting is, so firstly, when we're doing measures, so when you hear about a Kelly 20, a Kelly 25, a 32, a 35, the measurement is off the base of the bag. So as Jens just pointing out, so it's the base of the bag is when you hear the reference of a size. Now, what's quite interesting, Yen, is the difference between a Cellier and a Riton. And you might just want to go into a little bit more detail about the stitching, and the Riton looks so much more bigger than the Cellier.
No, the Cellier is actually bigger. Maybe it's the color.
Oh.
Yeah. So the Cellier, right? If you were to measure it very accurately, it's actually 1 centimeter larger. 1 centimeters larger. So this is a 33 centimeters. 33 centimeters versus something like this that is exactly 28. Okay, I'm going to show it to you guys. Exactly 32.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah. So this
visually, it actually, the Riton actually visually looks bigger.
I think it's the color. It's really the color. Oh, hi guys. Thanks for joining us. I see so many comments. Hi, Lourdes. So this is the Cellier versus the Riton. So we're just going to go in very quickly, but I know you guys are already experts by now. The difference between the Riton and also the Cellier is the stitching. So you can see that on this piece, we call this the Cellier stitch. And then this is the Riton stitch. So you can see the stitching is outside. I think this is a great piece to showcase the Cellier's beauty because Miss Tran is Team Riton.
I'm just waving to people while you're talking.
Right, so here you go. You can actually see the stitching very clearly. This is a good piece to showcase the Cellier. So the stitching is on the outside, right, versus this, which is you can actually see the piping and the stitching is on the inside of the bag, right? So the Cellier stitch is actually called the like the saddle stitch. Oh, Barbie, are you watching the movie today?
No, I just grabbed a Barbie from my sister because you have a Barbie color bag. Guys, I just happen to have the props because of my show for the next weekend. I'm doing Barbie show with pink and white diamonds. And I just happened to see, and I just saw you've got a Rose Tyrian bag, which is a Barbie color. So I just thought I would sit here with my Barbie. And then, of course, you've got, is it gold?
Yes.
You've got gold. And look, Ken's got a bag too.
Oh my gosh. Yes, so it's like a, well, there you go, matching bags for Barbie and Ken, right?
Yes.
So this is truly the Barbie color, right? The Barbie collection color.
This is Barbie and the Rockers, by the way, guys, if you know Barbie, the 1980s Barbie collection.
Yeah.
But look at the color of that, and look at the Rose Tyrian.
I love her hair. You know, her hair, it's really very 80s.
Yes.
That looks like my Barbie.
It's Barbie and the Rockers, like seriously 80s. But look at the color. It's more about this Rose Tyrian. It's so pink. The pink vibes. and the stitching on that.
Yeah,
is
so
amazing.
this is like a bright pink, like a highlighter pink kind of color. So this is the queen of pinks, literally, right? So we do have same hair as the Barbies, the 80s Barbies. Love their hair. It takes a lot to maintain their hair, I'm sure. Right, so this is the one with the Cellier stitching. So Cellier stitching is like the saddle stitch, the stitch that you use, you know, you have to clip it, and then you have to really, it's an art, right, to actually do Cellier stitching, because you have to do it very neatly, because the stitch is on the outside. You can literally see the craftsmanship, which is why Cellier Kellys are harder to come by than the Return Kellys, right? So it actually takes a lot more work and a lot more a more skilled craftsman to be able to actually do this. So this is like graduation. So you have to learn this first before you get to this. So literally this will be harder to come by and slightly higher priced.
And guys, it already takes the craftsman 7 years working on other leather goods before they will even allow them to even start on a bag, like even a component of a bag. So it takes them 7 years before they will even start. So that's just for a Retorte. So can you imagine for a Cellier, it would probably must be probably maybe 8 years or something.
Yeah, they will start small and then they will watch, and then after that graduate to a Return Kelly, or actually Birkin first maybe, then Kelly. I'm not sure how it goes, right? Then move on to Cellier, which is very important because, like I said, it's all on the outside. You will see it very, very clearly, the craftsmanship, right? So, and like as you know, the entire piece is made out of one single leather, right? So the colors have to be even, they have to mix and match the grainings very carefully. So this is definitely one thing that cannot be faked, right? So sometimes when you see very uneven grainings on the bag, it's a very big telltale sign, right? So these are very important factors to note, and they are all literally handmade, so you know you're definitely getting a quality product that is that cannot be replicated, right, easily.
It's also the reason why the bigger bags are even harder to come by now. Even when you're you've got a wish list, or you're actually a customer at Hermes, and you've been a customer a long time, the bigger the bags, the bigger the piece of leather, which actually then it makes it harder to come by.
Yep, so this piece is actually at a very good price for a Rose Tyrian and a Cellier Kelly. So this Rose Tyrian Cellier Kelly is at 12,000, wow, 12,500 pounds. 12,500 pounds, or 16,000 US dollars.
I'm just popping this in.
Yes.
But like that seems crazy.
It's a very fair price, right? In fact, it's a very good price for a Rose Tyrian and a Cellier.
What was it in US?
16,000. Actually, 16,076 US dollars. So 12,500 pounds, 16,076 US dollars. Thank you so much. So there you go. Trudi has pinned it. So this is a Rose Tyrian, all right, not just any shade of pink. We have this in Rose Tyrian, which is definitely a very stunning and a very iconic pink, right? So this color
can we just go through so inside it, and also the palladium hardware. So firstly, palladium hardware on the Rose Tyrian, I think it highlights the pink. Firstly, in my opinion, I just think it gives it that elevation of class. And then you've got the contrast stitching, which is, I think, again, it creates a wow bag. And then in the inside as well, can you just show us the inside of the
right?
of the
So
bag
this
as well?
is not
So you've got,
this is not a Candy Kelly. So the interior is exactly the same color, right? So it's exactly the same color, and because this is an Epsom leather piece, you get it with a contrast white stitching, right? So you will have
and it's
other
smooth.
leathers.
So for those that are not familiar with the leathers, firstly, you've got Epsom leather on the outside, which you can see the graining, but on the inside of it, it's got a smoother leather inside. It's not repeated on the inside.
Yeah. So actually Hermes only uses two kinds of leather in the interior. Usually it's either Swift or it is Chef. Only two kinds. And usually in the bigger bags, right? It depends on the material on the outside as well. If you have a softer leather on the outside, you will have a softer interior, even softer interior. So this is a very boxy leather. That's why the interior is actually chef leather. So the MS is very it's very predictable when it comes to whatever that is inside. So you will never have an Epsom leather interior. I've never seen one, right? So it's always either Swift or it's chef leather on the interior.
And tell me, you've got a strap with that. So what does it look like? Can you wear
Sure.
a 32 crossbody?
Yes. Actually, yes. You know, funny thing is Anna moderates me all the time, right? And I always have people asking me, how does it look like crossbody? And she's like, babe, can you not crossbody sling it? I think it looks really bad because it's such a high cross. It's just right there. So different people have different, different ways of wearing it. But yes, it actually can be crossbody sling, but it's a very high cross. So let's take a look at the difference between a Riton and a Cellier, because there is a difference when it comes to crossbody slinging the Riton and the Cellier, because Cellier stitching does add quite some bulk or some length. So the look of it is very, very different. So let's try that. All right, so I'm just going to take out my gloves, right, and shift this a little. Okay.
So for those that are just joining, we are on Instagram and you can purchase any of these items today and you will be in a draw for a tennis bracelet at the end of the series. So you can just say sold and Yen will invoice you directly.
Yes.
But you can stay on Instagram with us, and because we're doing a split show. So, all right, look at this.
So this is how it looks. Yeah, this is how. So this is how it looks like when you crossbody sling it. It's just actually right under your chest area. Right, so this is a 32. So actually a 32 is rather boxy, and I mean the Cellier is rather boxy, and 32 it can be quite wide. So this is not a bag that we usually crossbody sling, because it is it's exactly the size of, so visually it will look very big, right, or very like oversized to be crossbody sling. But actually the 32 Cellier is very, very beautiful as a hand carry bag, like a top handle bag, right? Or you can always sling it on the side like this. Yeah, so this will be perfect. But this color is just amazing, and it's so hard to come by. You will never be able to get this color in store, the Rose Tyrian. So I'm going to show you how a Riton looks like. So because Riton has a slightly sloucher look, now you can see that it actually ends around the same area. But because of the sloucher look of the Riton, it doesn't look so boxy when you crossbody sling this. So this might be a better choice if you're always you always look for crossbody sling bags. Then the Riton might be a better choice for you rather than the Cellier, right? Because Cellier usually comes in more boxy materials, so therefore it is always better as a shoulder carry bag or a top handle bag.
Well, you can tell with the Riton versus the Cellier, the Riton you can wear it more casual.
Yeah.
Or actually to work, for instance, whereas the Cellier has got a lot more structure to it.
Yes, that's right. So this this Kelly 32, this is a very classic colorway, and definitely a very investment worthy piece, because gold with gold hardware is literally so sought after. It is right next to black, right? Usually after black, people will ask for the gold, right? And this gold really just grows on you. The gold with gold hardware is a color combi that is so sought after. So this piece,
Well,
right?
it looks beautiful with what you've got on. It looks perfect. It looks perfect with my cardigan.
I know, right? Congratulations, Trudi. And maybe, do you already have a Go Hardware piece?
Yes, I do. I do actually. So
It's a
that's going to
Varinia.
be in my show next week because we're talking investment. So
Okay, so yes, we should bring our own collection and see what pieces we kept. I'm sure it will be very different for both of us.
Yes,
because we like different things.
Valerie is just saying that she prefers that look. So she prefers the more the retourne.
Yes.
Rather than the Stellier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think I think as you expand your collection of Hermes bags, you'll end up finding that you'll end up with both. Just over time, because you'll actually pick it up for different uses.
Yes, but actually both in different sizes will be perfect, right? So this Go Hardware piece is actually at such a good price, right? I'm going to give you the pricing right now, right? The gold with Go Hardware.
Talk slow, because I'm not used to doing this. You know that.
So this is a Togo.
I'm new to this, guys. This is like
you're doing
technology and me don't go together. Firstly, and now Yen's making me do some work. I can't just sit here and sit back and just watch.
It's not just a coffee session now, Trudi.
I haven't got my coffee for a Monday morning. I don't know what's happened, but anyway, we've got a bit, maybe because I actually finished work at 2 o'clock this morning.
Oh my gosh. I was up at 2. Yeah, so the price for this, right, is a Kelly 32 gold Togo Go Hardware, right? This is 8,500 pounds.
Hang on, I just heard the 8 and I went, what? And then I didn't hear it. So what was it again?
8,500 pounds.
That's stupid. What's the USD, do you know?
Yes. 10,923 US dollars. 10,923 US dollars. So we recently, I had this Kelly on a show, on a Crazy Slash show, right, yesterday, on Saturday, which is why it's still at this stupid price. It's not going to stay for long because literally this is a special deal for the next couple of days, right? We really want somebody to walk away with this because it's a double hook piece. This is not a vintage single hook piece, okay? This is a double hook piece. So literally, if you walk into store and you say you want a Go Hardware piece, imagine your SA brings this out without having to buy anything and give you a discount at the same time. This is the exact piece that you will get, the exact look of it. Double hook with the strap, with the lock key clochette, with the dust bag,
and a chance to win. So that would be absolutely ironic if you paid a ridiculous price for a Kelly of 8,500, and then a natural diamond tennis bracelet on top of that. That would be absolutely crazy.
I know, right?
Valerie, it's all about, this episode is about the Kellys. We did Birkins last week, so you can actually look at the recording from last week. Actually, I've got it on my Instagram. I am going to share the past episodes through Instagram, so you can click on that and watch the full episode. So this is all about the Kellys, the sizes, the uses, the leathers today.
Exactly, right? So this is an insane price, right? So somebody has to walk away with this and stand a chance to win a tennis bracelet, right? So the tennis bracelet is such good specs, you guys know. So this is literally what you will get in store for less, okay? So this is a double hook piece. So literally when you carry this Kelly 32 Go Hardware out, nobody's going to know what year it is, how old it is. If you take good care of it, literally investment worthy, right?
It's an absolute classic.
Exactly.
This gold on gold is, so you have 3 colors, the top 3 colors for Hermes before you start getting into the colors is your black, your gold, and your taupe. So gold and black are the highly sought after ones that you literally probably would not even, unless you've bought 10 dinner sets, you won't even get offered one of these bags. Now, this is below retail. When I'm looking at the conversion, I'm like, are you sure about this price? Because it is below retail. Can you just go over the leather one more time and
Yes.
show us the condition of the corners,
Yes.
and actually show us the closer look on those, the retourne finish?
Of course. So if you guys want to take a look at this close up, or if you should you decide that you want to get this piece, this is the piece, because the pricing is just so stupid and good, right, that you should go for this. If you are looking for something classic, I'm going to go straight into it, right? So I'm going to wear my gloves. There you go. Okay, so this is the gold hardware. I'll just do a quick flip screen and show you the lovely Togo leather on this. So this is a Togo leather piece, and you can see the lovely grains on this. So this is a fine grain piece. You can see those lovely lines. Now, I love the lines because they are actually signature of Togo leather. So you know it's Togo the minute you set your eyes on it, right? And then you have the retourne stitching right here. So the retourne, you can see the piping, right? Because the stitches are on the inside. So this piece, I can assure you, has 0 corner wears, right? This is just a great price piece, right? So since we are doing Kelly special, definitely we have to have a piece that is just too good to miss, and I think this is the piece. And of course it does have gold hardware, so you can see that it doesn't have its seals on, right? You might get minor hairline scratches on it, but it's still perfect, I think. And it's a double hook piece. What do I mean by double hook is that the vintage ones, they usually have a single hook, right? Single hook piece. And then this is a double hook, means that you have another additional hook for you to hook your straps on, so that there are no abrasions when you use the strap. So sometimes the single hook piece, you will get a lot of wear right here, right? The reason why, right, it was actually single hook is because the Kelly is meant to be carried this way, right? So in the past, the strap is like an addition, just when you need your hands-free, just when you need a hands-free moment, it's just quickly clipped on, and then you use it for a while, and then you keep the strap, right? So because it's to cover, remember, it was to cover Grace Kelly's bum, like baby bum,
Yes.
right? So the way it's being covered is for you to use it on the crook of your arms to cover the tummy area. So this is the way, this is the style of the bag, right? So to have it in double hook.
If I didn't have one, I can't even tell you guys, I would be jumping onto this bag. Like literally, it's gold on gold. It's Togo. Look at the condition of it. I honestly, I would be jumping on this one. This is a wow. As far like it has all the ticks, and even a bonus at that price. It's got an 8 in front of that price. Yes. Oh my god! Like seriously, and if this bag doesn't go after this show, guys, I can't even express. Seriously.
Okay, I'm going to tell you the year.
This is amazing. Seriously, guys, if I didn't have one already, I would be jumping onto this bag. Yes. Now, Priscilla's just asking what stamp.
Okay,
what
so
stamp is this one?
This is a D stamp bag. D stamp from the year 2000. This is from the year 2000. Okay.
And the gold on gold never dates. So actually, if you even walk down the street with this bag, no one would actually know what year it was from, because it's the highly sought after and rare bag that everyone uses and loves, but it hasn't changed.
Yeah. So these are literally the pieces. I know we are touching on to next week's topic, but literally these are the pieces that you invest in, because no matter how old it is, if you take care of it well, right, it's never going to look, it's always going to look like it's current. That's the thing. Yeah. Right? So people people could be paying so much more in store right now, like or a few years later, you are getting it at below retail, but for exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, guys, this whole episode of these Hermes shows that we're doing is to enable and train, and so you get to understand all these pieces. I actually don't see the curation of these pieces until literally I get on this show. I have no idea what Yen is going to be pulling up. So I can't even tell you when I'm like, wow, it's because I haven't seen it. And when I'm looking at these prices, I'm telling you guys, this is an amazing, incredible opportunity to have something that is, and you know, I'm an Hermes shopper. I know these pieces, and I'm like, guys, this is incredible. Now, these, if you do wish to shop, you can go onto the website and shop, but otherwise you can say sold on Instagram. Now, don't forget that one great thing about Luxury Promise is you can split it. So Yen will invoice you straight after the show, and you can split this over 12 months interest free. Now, an opportunity like, well, Hermes, you don't have, you literally have to pay it straight then when you're there. But firstly, I don't know that you would get offered this bag until you bought 10 dinner sets, not just plates.
Yeah.
But like, that's just amazing. And the fact that it's in the like Togo. So Togo, the leather, if you saw our episode 1 of about the leathers, Togo comes up beautifully. Now, firstly, this bag does not need to go to the spa. I can see that already.
Yeah.
Like you need to use it, love it, wear it.
Exactly.
But when you think it's time for it to go to the spa, Togo comes up beautifully, and those corners, like I've taken my Togo bag to the spa, and literally it comes back fresh but looking spanking brand new. So like to have all that in one bag is just beautiful.
Exactly. And today it's definitely a great time to shop because you're getting a great bag at a great price, and you get to pay in installments, and it's below retail. This is the dream, okay? So literally, deal of the day, this piece.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
So this is the Raton piece, and I've shown you guys the cellier. Now, I think maybe let's take a close-up look at how the cellier stitch looks like, okay? There you go. So can you see the stitching, the cellier stitching right here? So it's a very, very neat stitch, and it's always at an angle. So anytime when you see like straight lines on a bag, it's a telltale sign. It should ring many, many bells. Okay, so it's always a slanted stitch, and it's always very, very neat. And I realized, right, it's a personal I personally noticed that different craftsmen actually pulls, like there are left-handed, right-handed craftsmen, I think.
Yes.
So
yes,
they have different strength when they pull the stitching, or some of them you can tell that one side is very different, is a different strength from another side. It could be, So these are the beauty of handmade bags. They are never like perfect. So sometimes when I have clients coming to me and saying that, oh, the stitcher is not right, and it's uneven, and I think this is not authentic, blah, not blah blah, but you know what I mean, right?
Yes.
So to me, right, I always tell them that it is things like that makes it authentic. You have to understand that, right? So the minute you see like straight machine stitches and things that are like 100% even, then it's not going to be handmade. Right? So I think these are very important, and the best way to showcase it is on a cellier Kelly itself, where you can
I just ask, with the cellier Kelly, because it's in Epsom leather, most of the celliers are in Epsom, right? Because it has a much more structure.
Yes.
What other leathers are used for a cellier finish?
To be able to make cellier, you need a certain structure and a certain hardness, because if not, you won't be able to hold the stitch properly and have that structure. It will literally be lopsided or uneven or wavy if you were to use too soft a material. So far it's only on very sturdy materials that goes when you actually listen to it, right? So I have seen it in in Epsom, in box, right, and also in Courchevel, Ardence,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
So we have another Ardence piece here as well. So Ardence to me is an amazing leather, right? Don't know, I can't tell you how much I love this because it has grainings. It's literally thicker than Epsom, but yet it has that structure. You know, you still hear that sound, right? So to me, every time it goes this, it can be made into a cellier piece, right? It has to be that.
And Ardennes is before Epsom, right? Ardennes, they don't make any bags in Ardennes anymore. Is that right?
Actually, Ardennes is to take. Oh yeah, they don't make Ardennes anymore, and after Ardennes discontinued, there is another leather that actually took over Ardennes. It's called the Vache Liger, right? But unfortunately, Vache Liger is not officially discontinued, but then we don't see it so often now. We don't see it at all, which is why I don't know, waiting for it to come back again. But it's again another leather that is very sturdy, thicker, and what I love about it is it does have that natural looking grains, right, which is not imprinted, right? So you get to see the lovely veining, the graining, which makes it very much more durable, right? It's going to make it literally scratch resistant, right? So this is how good it is. And if you see this is so structured, right? Versus Ritons, versus these are both Ritons, but you can see the difference in structure, right? So this is a softer leather, it's Togo, so this is in Ardennes. So again, I love that Hermes has all these wide varieties of leathers to cater to different needs, different wants. So for you, maybe you will like the Togo, you love the Togo because of the, you know, it is definitely more luxurious, but I love structure when it comes to bags. So this is, if I were to choose a Riton, it would have to be something that is structured like this as well. So I would think that this is the perfect piece for me, right? So even if it's a single hook piece, I would definitely go for this one because of that lovely structure and the durability of Ardennes. So this is a gold hardware piece, and this is a special order piece. It's the Alizane piece. So Alizane is always mistaken for gold, but if you do put them side by side, you can actually see the difference, right? This is slightly a little bit darker. This is a little bit more a little bit brighter, right? So this is a little bit more like a dusty color, right?
Is that a 32 as well that you've got in your hand?
This is a 32, but because it's so structured and boxy, right, it does seem a little bit bigger than the gold one, right? So it really does have an illusion of a bigger piece, but actually it's the exact same size. So Victoria, Courchevel is exactly like Epsom. Okay, Courchevel on first look looks exactly like Epsom, but Courchevel we usually tell by the year. If you don't know how to look at the leather, you tell by the year. Courchevel was discontinued after 2005, so literally after that it's all Epsom. So Epsom is Courchevel is the predecessor of the Epsom leather. And if you were to touch and feel and look at the leather, Courchevel does have a lovely shine. It has a shine to it, right? It's slightly more shiny. And you can see from here that Epsom leather is more matte. There's a matte finish. So it really, you can take a look at that and compare if you have the chance. I love these things. To me, I can just look at it all day long. You know, I have this look that I look and I see the close-up veinings. You can actually tell it's a beauty. So this piece is actually a special order piece. You can see that it has a different colored stitching, right? And you can take a look at the leather close up. It looks very much like Togo, but it's wider.
It looks exactly like, it looks so, like, guys, sometimes when I'm doing my shows, you know, that when you've got Clemence, Togo, like these leathers are so hard when they're standalone and you haven't got anything to compare it with. Sometimes it actually makes it really, really hard.
Yeah.
Like, incredible.
So, in my mind, I will have literally a checklist, right? So I have a checklist. First, I always see the year, right? I always see the year to determine, like, during this period of time, what are the leather choices that are available. Then I go on to like the hardness of it, the graining of it, the color of it. Some colors just don't exist in some leathers, right? So you know, you will have to like do some research when it comes to that, right? So this piece has a very stunning interior. Now it's a HSS piece. It's a vintage horseshoe stamp piece, so special order piece right here. And then you have the interior, which is a rich chocolate brown color, so you can literally see the difference right here. So this is alizaun and this is dark. This is actually chocolate, so it's like a dark chocolate color. And then you have alizaun here. Yeah.
Isn't that stunning? It looks absolutely stunning. The color combinations.
Yes. So it's a horseshoe stamp piece, and no, this one is not a horseshoe stamp piece, but it is a special order piece because at that point, this actually predates the stamping, the horseshoe stamp dates. Right.
Do you want to just go into the horseshoe? Because I'm sure lots of people don't know what they're talking about with the horseshoe stamp.
Yes. Do I have? Yes, I have a horseshoe stamp piece, which I will show you right after this. It's going to blow your mind, right? Yeah. But this the horseshoe stamp, I also have one in Cali. I'm going to show that to you. This is the horseshoe stamp.
The reason, horseshoe stamping is actually for special orders. So you get an opportunity when you've got a massive big profile. They literally, you can come in and do a special order. Now, the special orders can take some time because you literally go into store, you look at all the leathers, you look at the bag, you look at the size, you look at everything, the color combination. They literally ring you to say, okay, you're coming in to do a special order. Now, of course, you want to make sure before you even go into store, you want to do some research, you want to look at your colors, your bags. Otherwise, you're going to be there all day. Yes. So the horseshoe stamping that is, Yen's just about to show you there, it means that someone has gone in and actually done the specs on this bag and has waited up to 12 months to even get this bag. So
I think
anyway, I'll let Yen keep going.
I think the horseshoe is just so apt, right? Because you just got lucky there. You deserve that horseshoe, so you got lucky, right? So this is literally the correct mark to use. So this is the horseshoe stamp right here. So this denotes special order bags, right? And over here, we do have one that predates the stamping. Although it's a special order bag because of all the different colors that it has, it doesn't have the horseshoe stamp, right? But you can see that now this will be a very good indication. So that you can see this is alizaun. Yeah. So just the right amount of colors. So if you are like me, you like more tone on tone colors. I'm not sure about you, Trudi. I cannot take.
I like tone on tone.
Me too.
In actual fact, can you believe this? Back in the 70s, and I was, I'm telling my age now. Back in the 70s, funny enough, I used to put pink, fuchsia pink, like Barbie pink and red together. Now, I was given absolute, like, my family would go, what? Why are you doing that? Red and pink back in those days was never a color combination you would put together. But in my eyes, I saw that pink was closer to red, and so the tone on, to me, that was tone on tone for me.
Yes.
Pink and Barbie pink and red.
Yes. I'm on the same page as you. So I never wear colors that are on the opposite side of the wheel, although they are complementary, but to me it's just difficult, right? So this will be the perfect HSS for me, the perfect horseshoe stamp bag for me, because it does have all the classic colorways, right? But then it's still interesting, like, hey, oh, there's a different colored strap, the stitching is different, and this again is not at a horseshoe stamp price. So as you know, you have to have spent a certain amount, and to have this special order specially made for you, you're not going to get it at a very it's going to be a higher priced item. So today, this piece, right, this is in Ardennes, which is discontinued, right? So this piece is at £9,900. Okay.
I'm trying to type and go, what are you doing?
So £9,900 or 12,726 US dollars.
12,000. What was
700
it?
12,726 US dollars.
Yeah, what are you doing? This is a special order. This is a horseshoe bag. Like,
It's a special order bag.
and the two-tone on that,
Yeah.
like, is so special. Like, hello?
And you're paying you're just paying £1,000 more than the gold hardware piece. And actually, honestly, right now, that could be the store price in certain countries. Yeah.
Like,
For horseshoe.
well, firstly, I think that if you're, so now that everyone's watching these shows, you're getting well trained and adverse to Hermes. So when you're walking down the street and you see something like this with the contrast of two-tone bag, you automatically know this is a special order. This is not one that they will offer just straight off the bat, off the counter. Well, they don't do that anyway, but you know what I'm talking about. This is one that you've actually sat down and considered its colours, and I would automatically say to myself, okay, that's a special order. I wonder what the inside looks like.
Yeah. Almost, you're just like, can you show me? Can I see what's inside? Okay.
Yes, I would be one of these ladies that walk down the street, and you know when you do that stare when you're watching someone, you know, and it's not about them, it's about the bag, and you just can't get your eye off that bag, and in your mind you're like, do I go up and say something or not?
Or do I just continue to stare?
Yeah.
Right, so I do have another horseshoe stamp piece. Actually, today I realized I have two horseshoe stamp pieces. So one of it is this piece, and this is also a Kelly 32, since we are still on Kelly 32. Can you believe it? So we have this Kelly 32 that is in one of your favorite colors, right? It's green and it's black.
Dangerous. I've not seen this.
It's green, it's black, it's gold hardware, and this was literally somebody's dream, right? In order to make this into a horseshoe stamp piece, it was somebody's dream, right? Maybe she got herself another dream bag.
Another. Yeah.
So
she wouldn't be giving this up. If you weren't offered another special order bag, you would not be giving this up.
Yes, right? So this is malachite, like the rich, deep jade green with black, right? Which is a very classy combination, I feel, right? You can see the color difference, but yet they are all very classic colors that you can easily match with a lot of outfits, right? Even whatever I'm wearing right now, Trudy's sweater, Trudy's cardigan. So this goes with that gold hardware, and it comes with that contrast strap and the lock key and the clochette. So this again is another.
Valerie, this is like seriously should be on. If you're looking for a Kelly, this should be on your list.
Exactly.
This is one. This is super special. Like. It would. You have to probably buy 20 dinner sets at this stage.
A lot.
Now, you know what I just imagined? I just imagined the malachite and the onyx VCA necklace as a stack with this bag. That would be amazing, wouldn't it?
I know. I wish I have one to show it to you, but I do have a malachite VCA piece, but then yes, this will go with both, right? So I'm just going to show you close up how stunning the color is, right? So this is malachite with black Epsom leather, right? So I'm going to show you, like, the corners are perfect. There's literally no flaws to this bag, right? The corners are good, and then you have the lock key clochette and everything.
Are you sure? Have you had a word to this person? Because why are they giving this up? Seriously, they must have a massive big wardrobe to give this up. Like, what is wrong with them? They must have seriously like one of those walk-in wardrobes with a huge, massive collection, and they're just saying, okay, well, this is one that's sat on the shelf. I'm not using it, so I'm going to give it up. That's the only reason they would do that. Like,
we have it's Crazy Rich Asians here. Yeah, I've got my new dream. I've got my new dream. Let's let this one go. So again, these are pieces that is somebody else's loss and your gain, right? So Kelly 32, I'm going to give you the price for this and you won't believe the price for this HSS in such a stunning color. It's 12,000. It starts with a 12, okay? 12,980 pounds.
Hang on, I'm trying to type and listen to you at the same time, and you're throwing me off because the pricing is not crazy. Your pricing today, what are you doing today? Seriously? Was that 12,000 what? Sorry?
12,980.
And what is that in US dollars?
Hiding behind the bag. What am I doing? Right, it's 16,685 US dollars. 16,685.
Man, does Sabrina know about this? I'm sure she's probably going, oh my god, like she's on a plane.
No, I love it when she's in the similar time zone as me. So she's sleeping.
What we get away with, right?
Yeah, I know.
What we get away with.
Yes. While you are sleeping. This happened.
Too late.
Yeah,
too bad,
okay.
Too late.
Sorry. It's gone. Right. So this is literally the dream, right? Because you have black, which is a super popular color. Malachite, which is, you guys know, if you have watched our shows, you know, any sort of greens from Hermes is just insane. Okay? Right?
Amazing.
Hi. Also, we have Garnet decided to join us here on Instagram. She wants to see it close up.
You can see both of us at least.
She wants to see it close up. So this is truly a beauty, right? That is so rare. Now I'm going to go on to. Should I go on to the Kelly?
Let me do something just before you do that,
Yeah.
and it's just to see. You've got two Epsom bags here in Kelly 32. You've got a Retorna and you've got a Cellier. So if you don't, we just go back to the Rose Tyrian for a minute. They're both of these bags are in Epsom. You'll now see the comparison in the stitching on the same leather. There we go. There we go. So you can see clearly the difference of a Cellier gives the bag a lot more structure, whereas the Retorna it's a bit more what would you call it? Relaxed look.
Yeah. So and then you have a difference whereby you have the difference in the leathers.
Yeah.
So
there we go, yeah.
This will help you make decision down the road when you are going on to maybe your next Kelly. Now they have different fits that are more relaxed, a little bit more boxy. It depends on what you like, you know. So this is actually the best of both worlds, where you get that a little bit more relaxed look, but yet it's still very structured. This is the kind that I love, but I know there are a lot of clients who love like Swifts and like Clement's Togo, because it's just softer, a little bit more luxurious, and you have the ability to move from like weekdays to weekend. You know, it's a very versatile kind of bag. But these boxy ones tend to be more for formal wear, right? A more you know, work kind of outfit maybe, right? So there you go.
So I can say honestly, we will not see that one again. Unless someone makes it up in a special order, we will not see that color combination again.
And it's very seldom. It's very seldom. Actually, this is my first time seeing this combination. So not everybody would choose this kind, like this kind of combination. Not everyone. So these are very rare bags that we don't see often.
Look at Garnet, she's on both.
Yeah.
You got two devices going, Garnet.
Oh, Garnet. So sweet, you guys.
Lovely.
Alright, so I'm going to go on to, okay, I'm just going to disrupt this and go on to a slightly more casual Kelly.
actually, you know what? I actually forgot about the hair bag. I completely forgot it falls in the same category. I'm like,
yeah.
yeah.
So this is like
I
a
completely
casual.
forgot about it.
Yeah. So this is like a casual Kelly, right? So if you're looking for something that is a little bit like a starter Kelly, if you might, right? Or a Kelly that you can wrap around, wear during the weekends, right? Or with the kids and not have to worry, then maybe this is a very good starter Kelly, a good addition to your wardrobe, right? So Kelly, airbags have this function, not function, but this little clou de sel, we call this right here. It's actually detachable. You can remove this, right? And then you can use it as you can take out the strap. You can just play around with it, right? It can be a very good. Now this one is a very good crossbody sling size. So you can see that it actually ends a little bit lower than the usual Kelly that we have, right? So this is in blue Aztec. And this is, you cannot believe it, it has a different interior, so it's almost like a HSS. It's almost like a horseshoe stem airbag, guys. Right? And the interior, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. This is one of your favorite colors. I know you have this. The mint. The mint. So,
I love that.
I
oh
know.
My God, that color combination.
I know. So it's blue Aztec on the outside, mint on the inside, right? It comes with its pouch, it comes with its lock key clochette, dust bag, and you know how great the price is? This is 1,000. I love to see your face.
It's like a special little airbag, and it's got I just had the one. Forget about the rest of it. I'm like, yen, seriously, come on. Like, we're going to get in trouble, aren't we? Like, what? I think Sabrina's going to wake up and she's going, what is Yen doing? Anyway, I'm going to type it up.
No, she's always thinking what's Yen doing. She leaves me on an island, and this is what I do. So 1,990 pounds. 1,000.
No yen. Seriously, that's ridiculous. Someone seriously, like, hello people, like
1,990.
I'm like, no way.
It starts with a 1, guys. You never thought that on an Hermes Kelly show you're gonna have something that starts with a 1.
No, never. Someone needs to grab this. What? I can't even talk. What's the US price on this?
2,559.
Someone grab this. Seriously, like, I can't even talk anymore with this because it's like, seriously, this is ridiculous.
You cannot get a lot of bags for 1,990 pounds. I've seen Chanel wallets go for more.
And like, look at the tones in it. Like, it's like a special order her bag. Guys, really, this is like, sorry, it was all about a Kelly conversation. It was meant to be a fireside, and I have not seen the curation and the prices that Yen is like sharing. And so I'm meant to be typing up the prices, and she's throwing it at me, and I'm trying to concentrate on doing these prices. But seriously, I have never seen a bag with a 1 in front of it. Seriously, are you kidding me? Look, it looks brand new. Look at the tones on it.
So this is actually Trudy's, no, really, honestly, guys, this she has not seen. So this is an authentic reaction from Trudy. Truly authentic reaction from Trudy. So this piece, right, this is one of the first pieces I own from Hermes, right, this airbag style. I have mine in Tosca. I bought it at Kaohsiung airport. I bought it at the Taiwan airport, and I was so excited then. I remember running to my husband and saying, okay, look, I'm going to buy it, okay? And he's like, really? Right now?
And these are just as hard. You cannot go into store and just buy this.
Exactly, and I saw it was my favorite color. Tosca is my absolute favorite color. It's a weak point for me. So when I saw it, I was so happy. And trust me, this price was better than what I got like 10 years ago. Right? 10
How
years
much are
ago.
these brand? I don't even know how much these are brand new because I've never been offered one. I've never seen one in store. So,
Well, I would think right now, right? It's probably closer to that maybe 4,000 plus pounds, right?
yeah, I was gonna say double. I
Yeah.
think you're well like below retail.
Yes.
Like this is like the price you've given me is like a one that's been used. It's got marks. It's got like everything. It's like it's on its last legs. Seriously.
It needs resuscitation.
Oh my god! So can you show us the corner? It looks like new to me. Can you show us the corner?
All right. So
Are you there? Are you awake? Seriously, like I have never seen an airbag. I can't even offer you an airbag at that price. Seriously.
Right. So the corners are good, right? But there are some marks to the back. Let me show you the back corner. So it's really very mild, but there are some marks to the back. I know I'm pointing to nothingness, but
I'm gonna say your microscopic eye that looks over stuff.
right. So it does have some marks that it's slightly lighter than the rest of the bags, but it's just very, very light. You can't see it if you don't scrutinize it, right? And one thing I love about this is that these are the natural leather, where you will have some like rub marks because this is actually from the lock. So the previous owner actually hooked the lock here, and you can see that it's swung around, right? So, but over here you can see the natural leather is just perfect. There are no scratches. It's just impossible, right?
Guys,
So
if you, I am saying, you know, we are talking all things Hermes, being able to show you and bring you some specially curated, Ian's bringing some pieces that I've never seen before, and the curation is actually part of explaining about the bags, and this is a Kelly series episode. Now, that bag, someone needs to say sold. Yen will invoice and you can pay it over even better, 12 months interest free. I can't even express, like, seriously, I don't have any stock at that sort of price. That is just insane.
it's such
If you're
a
looking
good
for
price.
a her bag that you can just, especially, you know, the summer months, like the spring, the colours.
Yes.
Look at the colour tones in that bag. Do you want to just show again? Sorry,
Yeah.
you've just put it together again. But
No.
look at the colour on the outside, and then it's two-tone on the inside. It's almost like a verso, what you would call a verso bag,
Yes, it's a
right?
verso bag. This is literally a verso bag. This is a legit verso combination. So you will have this combination on a Kelly bag as well, or a Birkin, right? The verso. So this,
Yes.
yeah, you can take a look. I just wanted to show you guys how it looks like close and why this is under the Kelly category, because it is a Kelly style bag, but it is one that is a little bit more relaxed, very, very summer friendly, right? Especially with this color. I think this color is perfect. So it does have a very nifty little pocket at the back. So this is a very utilitarian bag, I would say, right? So you have that pocket, a hint of color inside to tell you what a special bag it is, right? And one thing I love about the airbag, because I've been using this bag for some time in the past, so I know that this is something which I really appreciate about the airbag more than the Kelly, is because it doesn't have a toggle, right? It has this special little, I'm going to show you guys close up, it has this special little knob right here. Don't underestimate this knob, alright? So this knob literally keeps the flap in place without you needing to turn anything. So it's just like a press, you just pull it up, right? And then you open, take whatever that you want, just clip it back in, and it stays. Right?
That's
So
fantastic.
yeah, so this is a very, very user-friendly bag, I must say. Right? And then well, this color is just stunning, and it starts with a 1, guys. 1.
So I think what is quite ironic is if someone was to purchase this and they go into the drawer for the diamond bracelet, can you just imagine you getting a her bag for nothing?
Yeah, for nothing.
Which
literally
is this is a 1.5 carat tennis bracelet, guys. You go into the drawer on any any of the purchases, specifically in our episodes of our shows. And this is a high spec tennis bracelet. So you go into the draw for one of these bracelets on any of the purchases. This is the most incredible, ridiculous price I have ever seen for a bag. The condition, I'm going to call it like a special order because of the two-tone. Incredible.
Yeah.
But I do like that little clasp on it as well.
So stunning, right, Jess? So this has got its little pouch as well. It's a mint inside, right? And then, of course, this is a pre-loved bag, okay? But trust me, the condition is very good for a pre-loved airbag, right? So do expect some signs of use. There are little marks here and there, but it's so minor that when I point it out, it looks like nothing on the camera. Right? I don't know how else to show you.
Just to put perspective on this, like, you can't even get a wok for that price.
Yes.
I think when you can buy, I'm talking about a Chanel wok, or like, you can't even buy a wallet for that much.
Yeah, really. That's what I was saying in Chanel. You can't even get a wallet. Yeah, you can get a good wallet, maybe one good wallet. Right,
but even in Hermes, you can't even buy a small leather goods.
Yes, not at Hermes for sure.
Ridiculous.
Chanel if you are lucky. Right? So this is available, guys. So this is the casual version of the Kelly.
The Kelly.
Amazing, right? It's a one. It starts with a 1, guys. All right.
I can't believe. I feel like people are sleeping. Like. Seriously.
Well, maybe they need some time to think about it. Right.
Fair enough, but I'm like, wow, like.
I know, right? So good. So we have
got some goodies today. Like, seriously, what I haven't seen, we come onto these shows and I haven't seen these bags, and like, yeah, and you deliver big time. I'm like,
thank you. Aim to please.
Oh my God, incredible.
So I do have
what else have you got for us?
I have one more Kelly 32. This is also new in stock, right? So as you can see, it's a box Kelly with that stunning palladium hardware, right? So this is literally another dream combination, especially now that they have reintroduced box leather to the collection. But nowadays, the box leathers are not available in the bigger bags, right? Usually the smaller ones. Right, so this makes it current, a little bit more current, and then you get that double hook as well. So this is your lovely box leather. So one thing about box leather is that it will show signs of like a little bit scratches here and there, right? But this will add to the character of the bag. Right, so it will never be pristine. The minute you take it out for its first walkabout, you're gonna have little marks here and there, but it's okay. It's always very well, you have to appreciate its beauty, right? That the lovely shine of it. So you can see like a little bit of marks here and there, but it is really very acceptable for a box piece. So this is black with palladium hardware, comes with everything except its box, right? So I'm just going to give you guys the price for this, right? So this piece is at 8,500 pounds.
Hang on. I'm not a quick typist when it comes to doing this.
No problem.
That's the reason why I could never moderate my own shows, right?
Yeah, me too, you know.
So in pounds?
So for today, this is at 8,500 pounds.
Have you checked your formulas in your Excel spreadsheet? Seriously.
8,500 pounds for today only, right?
What's the US?
This is not even available on the website yet, guys. 8,500 pounds, 10,930 US dollars.
Oh my God.
And
have you checked your formulas? Seriously, Yen?
No, it's too early in the morning for formulas.
So guys, these aren't aren't on a lot of these bags are not on the website because these episodes are actually going through specifically around particular bags. Today's episode is about the Kellys. So if you do want to buy these bags, you can say sold, and Yen will send you an invoice for these bags. So these are even, a lot of these bags are like the pre-launch of any show before she does them on the show. So
Yes.
you're getting like a preview on these bags.
Yeah.
And at these prices, this is a special curation for these episodes that we're doing. So we will do a recap on all the bags because right now we're just showing you all the versions of Kelly's, the leathers, the uses, and this one here, this has not been released yet.
Yes,
so
not yet.
and not even released at a stupid price. So Jazz, we can recap on what we might just do this box first, and then what we'll do is we'll do a quick Is this your last 32, by the way, Yen?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So because this is the last 32, we'll go back to all the 32s and we'll do a recap so far.
Yeah.
On those.
Okay.
And you can say sold, and then you can be on a draw for a tennis at 1.5 carat high spec tennis bracelet. Anyway, sorry, Yen. I've just
no problem. So Jess, you can actually email me. I know you usually email me. So Jess, you can email me, or you can say sold and I'll email you the invoice. So no problem at all. If you have any questions, just ask, right? And this is the we are working backwards. So this is one of my Kelly 32s that I have. This is a return box, and it comes with everything except its box. Right, it's a double hook piece. This is really, really a stunning piece. Now, like I said, with the box leather, you will get some marks, right? So if you are somebody who just needs perfect, without any spots or any scratches or any blemishes, then box is not a good leather for you, because box, I can guarantee that the very first time you use it, you will have some marks, which is the characteristics of the leather itself. So we have this, which is at 8,500 pounds. This is a pre-launch price, okay, guys? Please don't get used to this price because it is going to have to change, right? So pre-launch price of 8,500 pounds, 10,930 US dollars, okay? So this is everything that you get except the box, everything, okay?
So can we just have one more look at that bag again?
Sure.
Because it's got the palladium hardware. It does have for the strap. It looks like the most incredible condition. Now, guys, with box leather, so the box will actually come up beautifully when it's sparred. So if you're not 100% sure of the treatment of box and whether or not you can maintain box, know that you can go into the Hermes Hermes store and get it sparred, because box actually comes up beautifully again. So I wouldn't be too worried. But the whole idea of box is that it's a little bit like when you see leather patina, you're going to use it and love it. Don't be too precious about it. It has a beautiful shine to it, so of course it is going to scratch, but I always say use it. Just use your bags.
Yeah, just use it and love it. Right, so this is a 2000, Priscilla, this is a 2003 bag, and it's a G-stem bag. Okay, it's a G-stem 2003 bag, right? So with box leather, right, you can actually, if you are tenacious enough, but I would say don't go overboard with it, right? A little bit of like cream, and leather cream, and then you just rub it around, right? You can actually lighten the lines. It won't go away completely, but I think that's good enough, right? It will actually lighten the lines if you rub some cream in it, right? But this, to me, look at that shine. You will know that there are no major scratches on this, honestly.
So this is a pre-show part of our Kelly episode today. This is incredible.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
Right, so this is perfect sizing, because with this kind of black bags, right, you really want it to bring, you want it to be you want to be able to bring it to work, and box has the ability for you to bring like a casual weekend as well, because it's a very, very chic leather.
It doesn't date. 1966, Victoria. Yeah, you know, this bag is the bag that you would have seen Grace Kelly have. So it doesn't date. This has been going on forever, this bag.
Yes, exactly.
So
this is
when you
literally...
think of Kelly, this is the bag.
This is literally the first combination, the combination of the very first Birkin that is being made. Box with palladium. Right?
Yeah.
So definitely a stunner, this piece. So at that price, you know that it's a good one, and this is a pre-launch price. Pre-launch meaning that is a Sabrina has seen it price.
I haven't even seen it. Like, you're making me nervous when I was pinning the prices. I was like,
that's why Trudy, I'm literally always under the bus, right? And I was like, under the bus she goes, it's all you, I don't know, I didn't touch anything.
Exactly. I just like...
Yeah, but you know,
anyway,
sometimes you get
let's go through all the Kelly 32s
yes.
Before we get into the next sizes. So,
right.
Yeah.
So there you go. I have this Rose Tyrian, but this one is a Cellier. This is literally the only Cellier Kelly I have right now, because Cellier Kellys are harder to come by. So I have this in Rose Tyrian, palladium hardware, Rose Tyrian, palladium hardware, and everything you get except the box. These pieces are all 9 out of 10 pieces, okay? 9 out of 10, no corner wears, nothing major to note. The only thing is maybe none of them have seals on, right? Maybe except the gold with gold. But condition wise, all great 9 out of 10 pieces. All come with their dust bag, lock key clochette, and strap, right? So I have this, and I have two stunning gold colors, right? I have this, which is Togo gold hardware. Now this combination is gold, okay? You know that when you look in, when you go into Hermes and then they offer you this color, you know that you have hit the jackpot there, all right?
Yeah.
And this is literally below retail price, which is just, if you wrap your head around it, which you can't, it just doesn't make any sense at all. Okay, literally, if you walk into store, this is the exact same bag, exact same look that you will get, but at a higher price, and you have to go in a little bit more often, buy a little bit more things. This is instant gratification at a lower price for you, and you can pay in installments. This is how insane that is. Try wrapping your head around this. Okay, so this is the Go hardware with Togo, right? This is the Riton. And then I have something else for you to compare with. This is a horseshoe stamp piece. That means this is a HSS piece, a special order piece. Okay, and this is in Ardent. It is with Ardent's leather, and this is in Alizan, which is a slightly darker color than the gold, right? And the interior is a dark chocolate color with a dark chocolate strap. Right, so this special order piece is also going at a crazy price, which is unheard of for special order bags, especially a Kelly. Right, so this is at, how much was that? 9,900 pounds. 9,900.
I can't keep up with your crazy pricing, so I'm just going to let you talk because I've given up.
Right.
I've given up.
This is exactly how Anna feels like behind. She's like, okay, I'm just going to type.
And because don't forget, this has also got two-tone. This one has got a two-tone, and it's stunning.
Yeah. So if you are somebody who likes structure and you like this discontinued leather kind of look, literally there are no other leathers, no other current leathers that is able to have these two properties, which is structure, but yet the durability of the grains, literally scratch resistant. So if you're looking for specs like this, and this is important to you, the structure itself and the leather, then this is something that you can consider. 9,800 pounds for this. So that will be 12,737 US dollars. Alright, so for this. crazy price for a special order piece. And then we are going to end off the Kelly 32s with this another special order bag, right? I know, right, Jess? Run! Somebody should run for it.
Yeah, I know. All of these bags. In actual fact, we should have no bags left at the end of this show.
I know.
Guys, if you've been looking for a Kelly and you're looking at the prices that Yen's delivering today, I can't even express. I'm like, if I didn't have all the bags that I've got, I'd be onto this show and I would be buying big time. Like, seriously, I cannot get over what you're delivering today, Yen. Seriously, I'm just sitting here like...
She is. This is an authentic reaction from Trudi. Like I said, she has not seen this drop yet. So this is the last Kelly 32 that I have, which is also a special order bag, and this special order is just stunning. First time I've ever seen this combination actually. Malachite, dark green, jade green color with the iconic black with gold hardware. So, like I said, literally
we'll call
dream.
It the BCA bag.
Yes. BCA. If only, BCA, right?
Oh
if you have the malachite necklace, I will go with a, can you imagine a 10 motif malachite? And
beautiful.
Then you match it with a single onyx. Wow, that's a dream, right?
Yeah.
So this is available at not a special order price for sure. This is in Epsom leather, no less. £12,980 or $16,703. This amount that you spend is definitely way below what you would pay to get an HSS made for yourself, right?
Yeah. Well below.
If this is your colorway, I would say run for this, right? Literally not a chance.
We will never see that again. We will never see that again.
Yeah.
Unless someone goes in and gets a special order and asks for that specifically, we will not see this bag again.
Exactly. This is how rare it is. This is a head turner for sure, right? So this is available £12,980, which is crazy, right? So that is that for my size 32. I do have a 20.
And just show the box one more time because I've got a pin there. Just show the box one more time because I can't believe that price for a box.
So stunning, right? So the shine for this is just unbeatable, right? So box has this ability to look so classic, but yet that shine makes it look so luxurious at the same time, right?
I want both.
Both
that
of
would
them.
Be hard. So from your perspective, if you were talking investment, it's a hard call. I don't know which one you would go for because I feel like both are probably as equal, but maybe the vintage one is hard, much harder to come by. That handle you don't really see anymore. So if you guys are Anna's agreeing with me as well. I think that if you're looking at investment, the blue would be the one that I would go for investment.
Hands down, right? For sure.
Yeah.
So there you go. This won't be with us for long for sure, right? So this is definitely an investment worthy piece, right? So these are not available. Like I said, something that is not available in store and is a rarity in the resale market is definitely something that is investment worthy, right? And this usually doesn't come in. Blue bronze is already a very difficult to get color on its own, regardless of what bag it's on, right? It's in, but definitely not a kit. This has just got all the rare specs put into one, right? And a price that is £22,000. It's lower than a new piece right now, right? 23,900. But well, this is a special order piece, right? So there you go. If you weigh everything,
wow, you've really blown me away. Seriously, like wow.
Yeah.
Can you just put it on its side so we can see the front of it? Can you just put the sides together so we can see? Yeah, so see the width of, and this is what because I had not seen one of these blue ones before as close to detail like this. So this is the reason why I was saying, guys, the newer version of the Kelly 20, you can't fit much in it. But look at the vintage one. Look, the width of it is almost another 30% wider than the new one. And you can see how just, yeah, how much more you can fit in it. But, oh my gosh, like, wow. Wow, wow.
I know, right? So this is actually, if we talk about the length, right? I can see that it's probably like half a centimeters bigger, like half a centimeter longer, right? So this is not just functional, it's collectible. It's just insane, right? And this you can actually put well, for the Kelly 20, you cannot loop your, I mean, you cannot put it in your, put your hands in, right? But the Kelly 20 here, the vintage one, is...
Yeah. Look at that.
Oh my god.
Stunning. Wow.
Just say so. Trudy, sold. Say so. Come on.
Yeah. I'm sitting on the edge of my chair. I didn't come onto this show to buy, but seriously,
You're sitting on your hands, right?
I'm sitting on my hands right now going, oh, far out. Can someone save me? Seriously, this whole show has been an epic Kelly show.
Yes.
Yeah, and what are you doing to me?
Giving you the best. Right? So this is really amazing. This is an amazing piece, guys. Once in a lifetime chance. Once in a lifetime, literally.
It really is.
Yes.
Seriously.
You can go Google once in a lifetime.
So can we, I think that month, is that Kelly 20 your last bag for the day? Oh. All right. So I think, can we do two things?
Yes.
Can we go through your top picks as far as price for a Kelly, and then the second one is your top picks for an investment. So we go with three bags for price, and then I actually think there's only going to be three bags for investment. Okay, over to you.
Let's go. Okay, so for me, right, the piece that I would say is great in between is a good enough good investment. It's wearability wise, it's up on the top, and it's a very sought after combination. I think you guys know what I'm gonna choose. I would say this is the one, right? The gold with gold hardware and Togo. This is like safe choice, right? The safest choice that you can get, and you know that this is a great starter price together with all these great specs. I would go with this, right? Coming to a close second is this. In fact, I'm torn between these two because I love the leather on this one. I love the colorway, right? And I love the structure. Well, it's just less than £1,000 more than this if you think about it. So both of them are actually quite equal when it comes to investment pieces and top picks, right? So these are the two that I will go for. As for investment wise, right, you guys know what I'm gonna pick because I've said it so many times. This is something that I think it's a no-brainer. This literally, I mean, there are not many pieces that you buy and then you say after a couple of months, like, okay, it's gonna make me money. But definitely, if you put this in the right market, find the right person, this is something that you can potentially make a lot out of.
You've got me looking on Google right now.
Go ahead. Find it.
And because guys, this is like seriously, oh my gosh. Like the price of the, oh my gosh. There is, so to give you perspective on this, guys, it's this one is, what does it work out to be in US dollars? Because I'm looking at it in US dollars. Like,
this in US dollars.
Are you sure so guys, have you, so, and yeah, on a serious note.
No, Anna.
Anna, are you sure? Are you sure? Because I'm looking at Google and I'm like, oh my god.
The first time Anna is under the bus. Alone.
Yeah, right? like, seriously? I'm looking at the prices of this. No way. I'm looking at the conversions and I'm trying to convert and I'm like, doesn't matter. The conversion doesn't make any sense. Oh my gosh.
How much are you looking at? How much are you looking at? How much do you see on the average?
I am seeing like 62,000 dollars. I'm like,
See?
are you kidding me?
And I'm scared. Because we were not prepared. Yeah, we were not prepared.
Right now. I'm like, have you guys done your homework properly? I'm like, you've got me on Google right now. Seriously, guys.
I know, right?
I think I might take this offline because I'm like, far out. If that's what you're asking for it, I'm like,
okay, this is not online, okay, guys? This is pre-launch, not online. So literally, I threw it at Anna because I saw Anna online. I was like, hey, please check for me because I don't have the pricing right now for this. So I couldn't check it. So I threw her under the bus.
Yeah, right? I'm like, okay.
I know, this is just insane.
I hope you guys have got it right.
It depends on the market. It depends on who you sell it to, who you're getting. I mean, no matter what, this is an insane price, right? And
okay,
this.
So the cheapest one that I have on my screen right now is like 65,000, and then it goes to 79,000.
Okay, we are keeping it.
I'm like,
bye.
I'm like, are you kidding me? All right, guys, I'm gonna have to take this offline and look at and research myself because I don't know. Anyway, the price has been published already, so
yeah.
I know, guys, you've got me on the spot here because I'm like, I've not seen one of these bags at Luxury Promise ever, and I'm like, okay, this might have to go into my vault.
I know. I can see her wheels turning. She's like, oh my god, are you serious?
Like, I have work to do this afternoon, and now I'm going to be madly looking at this bag going,
no, okay.
So I've got Google sitting behind you now, and
one thing about these,
going, are you kidding me?
One thing about this, like the Doubly and this Kelly 20, the vintage Kelly 20, one thing about these bags is that, you know, literally you can't find it even in the resale market. Don't talk about in-store, which is why all these prices are fixed by the buyer and the seller. You know what I mean? So if you get lucky, like this time round, run for it.
Yeah.
Because literally you will not get a second chance again. Right?
So guys, I don't know what Yen's curating for these shows. So honestly, when she's showing these bags, I seriously have not seen the prices, the curation, so I'm as much as surprised. So hence the reason why I am Googling right now what she's got, because I'm like, I've not seen this. I've not seen this bag, and I'm like, is that price right? So and the problem is that this is live, so there's no like filter on this.
No filter anywhere, right? So what you see is what you get, right? So we try our best. We give you the best prices. Sometimes there are deals that you just got to run for, and this is one of it, right? So somebody wants to take a look at this close up, right? So who is it? I think we have somebody asking to see. Marilyn, you want to see the Doubly close up? Now I'm going to show you the Doubly close up, right? I'm going to turn my screen over and then look at this, okay? So this is a Doubly close up. You have it in palladium hardware. There are some scratches, some hairline scratches on the hardware. It's not sealed, but I can show you that because it's Doubly, it will have a little bit more rubbings, but I would say that this is really as good as it gets, right? For a vintage piece.
Super rare. Like, this is like impossible. I'm going to try and Google it.
Yes.
I probably won't even get it.
Go ahead. You might have one or two, but they are probably sold out, right? And then I see them closer to that. I see 50 to 70,000.
Yeah. You're right. That's exactly. Yeah. So I think the beauty of the fact that you're able to get access to these bags, and if the seller is prepared to sell it for less money, of course that saving is is passed on. We don't just pull figures out of the air and go, oh, well, we'll price gouge. It really, seriously, if the person is prepared to let it go for less money, for whatever reason they're doing it for, like, seriously, it's passed on to you guys.
Yeah, that's right.
Crazy.
Yeah. So, I'm going to just show you the interior. So, as you know, this is blue thalassa, so it is definitely a color that is like a very wearable blue. Now, it comes with its strap, its lock key clochette, so the strap is right here. Now, this is suede, right? So you can always clean it with a suede brush, right? But I wouldn't overdo it. So this is the close-up look of it, Marilyn. I hope that answers your question, right? There are no major like stains or watermarks. I think all in all, even with, I can open it and show you. So it does have like, okay, it's suede, so there will be some rubbings, but no major wear, right? So this comes with its strap right here. I have the lock key clochette. This is in a very good collectible, like a vintage collector's condition, right? So even the lock key.
I can't even find one on the market. They're all sold.
Yes.
Like, there's a couple here. There's not one that is available on the market at this point.
Sometimes I can tell you that there are probably just 10 circulating around, like 10 or less. And then some of them are kept. There's probably only 2 that are on sale right now. And out of these 2, the seller or the owner actually dictates the price. So if you tell us what is the market average, we can only tell you the average, but it doesn't mean that you can get that at that price, right? So this is the lock key clochette, right? So there you go. Definitely collector's piece.
My God, I found one, and it's $100,418 to be precise.
I told you.
I'm looking at it going, are you kidding me?
Yeah, I told you. So this piece, right, Marilyn? It's 30. What? Hang on, £39,000 or $50,182 US. Okay, 39,000.
Maybe Anna can publish it.
Yeah, 39.
I'm rubbish at typing stuff.
39,000.
And the Kardashians got them. The Kardashians got this bag. It's so hard. It's so correct. I suppose, like, they spend millions in this, so of course they're gonna have.
Or sometimes they get it. Or sometimes they get it as gifts, like from they get it as gifts. So also from resellers. Doesn't need to be from Hermes, from store, because some of them are just not available in store. Even if you want it, pieces like that are not available in store, right? So I know that they have the metallic one as well, the 925 silver one, 925 silver Kelly. They have it as well. So this is, what's the price? Okay, Anna, can you type it out, please? The price is £39,000 or $50,182 US. £39,000, $50,162 US.
Even the colours. So even the colours in both the Kelly 20 and the Double, the colours themselves, that blue is a highly sought after blue tones.
Yes.
So they've been quite clever. I was going to say, Hermes have been quite clever in, they've used the colour tones. Actually, it's a Kelly 25, that Double, not 20.
Yes. 25.
Yeah. So they've been quite clever. So I think that they know people keep them and use them for investment. So of course the colour tones that they've done. So blue's I can't say it, Thalassus, and the blue in the Kelly 20, they're highly sought after blues.
Yes. So in fact, all these vintage, you have to remember that the vintage pieces only come in very specific colors. And in the past, right, most of the colors I can tell you are black, like brown, the occasional rouge vive, right? And that's it. You know, you don't get much choices. The blues are rare for a vintage piece. So sometimes when you see the color that you want, especially you know, in this vintage pieces, you should just go for it, because you literally won't be able to get them anywhere.
Yeah, impossible.
That's right.
Okay, so guys, is there any questions that you would like us to answer? This has been episode 3. Is that episode 3 already? And it's all been about the Kelly sizes, the Kelly the leathers that have been used. There's some amazing like deals that I've literally fallen off my chair.
Yes, I
even at her bag.
I love to see your reaction. I love your reaction. It's like in real time, you know, unfiltered.
And that's the problem. There's no filter on this. Seriously, there's no filter on me sitting at the edge of my chair watching what you pull out and then the pricing. And then I'm trying to type the pricing in and going, are you sure about this? Are you right? But these are specially curated shows for the episodes that we're going through. And next week is all about investment, just generally bags and investing in these bags. So we look forward to joining us for episode 4, which there is a 7-part series to this. So I will reshare some of the past episodes so you can see them. Now, noting that any purchases throughout the show, not only are you getting like off the record prices, there is a draw for a 1.5 carat tennis bracelet at the end of the episodes that you can be part of. So an amazing drop today of Kellys, and I hope all of you guys have managed to learn something about the Kellys, understand where they sit in the market, why they're like unique and amazing, and the rarity of them, because they are. Each Kelly is all handmade by Hermes. You need to have made small leather goods for many, many, many years before you even can to make these Kellys, which is just amazing. And they're all made out of one piece of leather. So, but feel free, if there's any questions, opportunity right now to ask us any questions about the Kelly bags, about the sizes, about the leathers. We've got Yen here. He's just thrown some like amazing ones today, like that we will never probably see again.
Mind blowing.
But the malachite in the black.
Yeah.
But the standout for ones for me today are the malachite in black, the double, the mini Kelly,
20.
vintage 20, and that box Kelly 32. In amazing condition with palladium hardware for £8,500. That is in my head. My God.
Yes.
So Victoria has a question. How should you store your Kelly?
For me, I will store my bags lying flat down. I know that's not the prettiest, right? But then I will rotate. So lie it flat on its back for like a while. Then if you remember it, I would say switch it to the other end and then put it on its side. You know, just rotate it around so that the weight is fairly distributed, so that it will keep its shape. Now it's not good to store your Kelly or your Birkins or your bags upright all the time, because it will sag. Gravity happens to all of us, the best of us, right? So it will sag downwards. So it's always good to lie them, like rotate them. That would be the best, Victoria, right?
Yeah. I actually never have I never store actually any of my Hermes bags upright. I always have them lying down for that exact reason. So, and also remember, guys, that you always put stuff inside it just to keep its shape, especially when you've got like Togo leather where it's got a more relaxed look. Always try and put some stuffing inside it just to give it a bit more of that basically keep its shape.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I would do as well. But try not to overstuff it. So
no, just you can go the reverse as well.
Yeah, that's right.
So why I had the box Kelly in my head for £8,500. To put it in perspective, that is like less than a maxi Chanel bag.
Yeah.
Or jumbo, even.
And it's definitely so iconic, right?
Can you just bring it back up again? Now, I'm looking for self reasons.
Naughty.
I'm shopping. I've been shopping as you guys have been watching because I've not seen all these bags. So here I am behind the other, on the other side. I'm in Sydney. Yen's in Singapore. Thank God I'm not over there with her because I'm sitting here going, oh my gosh, like wow. Like look at this. Look at the shine on that, and look at the condition it's in.
So,
and are you sure about that price?
What about you guys? I mean, think about it. Would you get this is the price you would pay probably for a Chanel medium flat. This is the price, right? Yeah. Chanel medium flat. Chanel medium flat versus a Kelly 32 in box like this. I mean, which would be your choice, right? Both.
I definitely go that. Yeah. I would definitely go that Hermes box Kelly by far.
Right. Because this is like below retail. This is just impossible to get in store. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And in that condition, it's just amazing. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Wow, what a show, Yen.
Yeah.
So,
I know.
Can you believe that look how long we've been on for? We've been on for ages.
I can see you on the edge of your seat. It's like, oh my God, what's happening? What's coming up?
Yes, I agree. I think the Kelly over a Chanel by far.
Yes.
By far.
For sure.
Like, absolutely. And there's some people joining us now, and we're at the tail end of our show.
Yes.
I think because of the time frames, but guys, you can watch the recording again. I will repin it, post it, so you guys can watch the whole series of this whole episode of Kelly's. And your customs and duties are covered for these bags as well. Did we say that? Your customs and duties are covered for all of these amazing pieces that Yen's brought to the table today. I'm surprised. I can't even talk because I'm quite surprised about the prices of these bags. But the uniqueness and the rareness of some of these bags that we've not ever seen before is just incredible. So I'm looking forward to next week's episode. So guys, tune in to next week. It'll be the same time. It's a 7-part series, and next week is all about investing in Hermes bags. So we look forward to sharing. All right.
Okay.
Anything you need to say, Yen, to close off today's epic, amazing, crazy?
I'm all set out. I'm all talked out. So I have all these wonderful pieces that will do the talking for me. So guys, if you're watching this, just join us. You can always rewatch it, like what Trudy said. Go and rewatch it, because literally there are pieces side by side that you want to take screenshots of, because never again will they appear on the same screen ever. Yeah. That's how crazy it is.
And don't forget to invoice me for that cardigan. I'm taking that.
Okay. All right. So I'll see you guys. I'll see you, Trudy. It's been fun. I'll see you next week.
Right.
Bye.
Beautiful. Bye. Bye.